Magnifico.
Stanfield, Louis Streets.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Errbody Wanna Talk Sports, where I specifically give a rundown and give my analysis and key points on sports. Now, this evening we got the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, it's been an alright game up until this point, but the Bucks been on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Lakers, they ain't got nothing coming. They hoping to even make the playoffs. They gonna be in the play-in. AD, wishy-washy. You know what I'm saying? They can't really get on the win streak. Milwaukee, you know, they wishy-washy too. They win some, they lose some. They got Dame over there now. We all thought he was gonna make a very big difference, but you know, Milwaukee, they I don't know. They ain't quite got that chemistry that they need yet, in my opinion. Out east, Boston is the runaway team. Look like they might take it all. But you got Milwaukee, you got New York, you got Orlando, and the Cavs. The Cavs just been quietly doing their thing. They've been on the road. And I think Donovan been hurt. I think Donovan Mitchell been hurt, and they been jammed. Yeah. Lakers can hang it up. They might try to make a comeback. But out west, man, Denver, New Orleans then crept in to like number 4, I think, but it's Denver, Minnesota, the Clippers, and OKC. Nobody can really afford to lose no games, to lose their spot. You know what I'm saying? Now listen to this. OKC, they won 1 or 2 good pieces and 1 or 2 good veterans away from being like a serious team making a serious push out west. Real talk. I want to see the Sacramento Kings doing better too, man. Like, they got a hell of a team. I like the 1-2 punch of Fox and Sabonis. Sabonis been hooping. I think he leads the league in double-doubles, if I ain't mistaken. He been having a lot of triple-doubles this season as well. Boston and the Kings play. I mean, not Boston. Dallas and the Kings play next, I believe. Kyrie been on a tear since Ramadan. For those who don't know what Ramadan is, it's when us Muslims practice fasting from sun up to sundown for a whole month. No food, no water from sun up to sundown. And Kyrie numbers been up since Ramadan. Points, assists, all that. He hooping. He been dunking out too. You hear me? Like, he been jamming. Also, Anthony Edwards and Shea Alexander, them 2 young guys. It was unfortunate that, you know, Ja Morant, he served his suspension. He came back and got hurt. Very unfortunate. You know, a lot of people feel like he was the face of the league, but he started blowing it when he was getting into his legal troubles and whatnot. But I truly believe Anthony Edwards and Shea Alexander, the faces, the young faces of the league. Now, Jay Tatum, you know, he high on that list. Luka, but like, Luka nice. He got game, but Luka just ain't never dazzled me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's slow as hell, no athleticism. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see the skill. You know what I'm saying? We see what he can do. He can score, but he just ain't never really dazzled me. You know what I'm saying? Phoenix got to get it together, man. I think they towards the bottom of the Western Conference, man. Like, they keep having injury trouble. Either D Book or Bradley Beal can't stay healthy, be missing games, man, and all this stuff count right now. So hopefully they can make a nice little push moving forward. Then my boy Kawhi and the Clippers, they've been 7-7 in the last 14 games. That ain't good heading into the playoffs, man. Win count. New Orleans been hooping, man. Zion them, they been hooping. I'm not sure if Brandon Ingram just got hurt or not, but they all been playing well this season. But we got to get Jalen Brunson his props, man. Little Jalen Brunson be hooping. He got New York in position, man. Who would have thought? And then I don't think Julius Randle been there either. So, yeah, they been jamming. Sweet 16, college basketball men's Sweet 16 start this Thursday. Unfortunately, like I said, my boys, the Kentucky Wildcats, lost in the first round. Once again, like the past couple of years, man, they just been terrible when it comes tournament time. You know what I'm saying? And everybody be wanting to blame Coach Cal. Like, do you know this man be having a brand new team each year? Every year he got predominantly freshmen, you know what I'm saying, one and done. They be in and out the door. And every year he have a damn good team. Like, you know how hard that is. Every year you got new players and you gotta get them to buy in and bring all that together. They want, he only got one title. You know, it's other coaches that been coaching at prestigious schools that ain't getting none, or been coaching for 40, 50 years, ain't getting none, ain't been to the Sweet 16, the Elite 8, the Final Four more than Cal. Yeah, he only got one national title, but he got one. He got one. He got the most players in the NBA right now. Contract revenue up to like $3 billion. You know what I'm saying? He turned guys into pros. The women's college basketball has like picked up traction in a major way the past couple years. Women's college basketball, they got a number of stars. You know what I'm saying? These females be doing their thing, and it be an argument about the women's game got more stars than the men's game. I just say, you know, these young ladies have been fortunate to have some girls out there hooping, doing their thing and making a name for themselves. But we only know at least 6 that's elite that we really identify with. And I don't know all of their names, but the biggest one right now in women's college basketball is Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? We know the Angel Reeses, we know the Paige Beckers, we know the Jujus, the young lady from Notre Dame, some players from South Carolina. Like I say, I don't know all their names, but it's not like it's all of women's college basketball that's stars like that. And the reason they game, it looks so good and they call it the purest form, because women cannot do it the young men and the NBA players be doing. So they gotta be passing, cutting, you know what I'm saying, really playing like a team. You know what I'm saying? It's not, they don't really have isolation ball like that, even though, you know, you got some chicks that can take you off the dribble, can shoot it from deep. Like Caitlin Clark is crazy. And everybody be wondering, is her game gonna translate to the WNBA? I think so. I think a bunch of them are. You know what I'm saying? They getting a lot of NIL money and endorsement deals and whatnot. So these young ladies got a bright future. I ain't heard the shit on their game or nothing. I don't really watch the women's game like that on the college level or WNBA. I mean, I do from time to time, but I prefer the men's game. But they NCAA tournament, they viewers been crazy the past couple of years, like more than the men's, I think so. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some stars coming out of college this year going to the league. Rob Dillingham, that's my choice for the #1 pick, coming out of Kentucky. Man, the dude is just an absolute bucket. He can assist at a high rate if given. I see he didn't even start at Kentucky. Came off the bench, averaging 15 points a game, about 5 assists, and just a showstopper. But back to this game right here. It's almost over. Bucks killing the Lakers right now. They've been trying to make a comeback. But I think it's a wrap. LeBron and JJ Redick got a podcast they doing together, and I just was like, man, this dude, he picked the right person to do it with, because JJ Redick don't do nothing but praise him and kiss his ass and shit, and he ain't really gonna challenge him on nothing. This dude straight up said that he could flip plays at 8 and 9 years old. Like, come on now, motherfuckers, most motherfuckers can't even still read that good at 8 and 9, and you up here, you could run an offense, flipping and do to all my coaches was blown away. I'm like, man, this dude funny as a motherfucker, man. And he trying to put all the attention he can on himself right now, because ain't nobody been acknowledging that 40K. And I ain't hating motherfucker. No, I'm diehard Kobe and Mike, but you can't take away from, him being a great player, but like, he's still not the GOAT, bro. It's still gonna forever be an argument, no matter how many stats you done filled up. You know what I'm saying? But Giannis and Dame got a big chance to do something in the Eastern Conference. You know what I'm saying? Because damn, I was wrong. It's a close game now, man. The Lakers came back from down there 20 down. I think the Bucks still might pull it out, though. If AD could just dominate, man, they'd be better off. But look, the Lakers play better when Bron ain't there. You know what I'm saying? 2 key games against Milwaukee and against Boston in Boston. They won them games when Bron wasn't there. Everybody is just free to flow. They ain't got to worry about him dominating the ball and doing all that. So we'll see. But like I say, my picks, I think Denver gonna win it all again, because if Boston come out the East, I don't see them beating Denver in a 7-game series. I don't really see no Eastern Conference teams beating Denver in a 7-game series. That's who I think going back to the championship. But the Clippers, Minnesota, they got a good chance. Like I say, OKC, they young, they got one of the best records, but they ain't got enough experience, so I just don't know. But yeah. Like I said, this was Everybody Want to Talk Sports, where I just really break down sports and talk about it more so than I do in the episodes and segments. So everybody continue to tune in as I do these segments from here on out. It's your boy Nise Stanfield. Peace.